All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy D, aka Ghost. We're headed out to the Jackson motorcycle meet tonight. We got the new Alpine Star boots on, and you guys are probably thinking I'm going to ride the Ducati, but I'm actually riding the ZX10. It's been a while since the lady got a little bit of love from me. Wife has been riding the hell out of her. We got the hoodie on. Oh, this is always the hard part. But we have the hoodie on to be a little bit more reflective. Armor underneath. You guys can probably see the shoulder pads and everything like that, so always fully suited. So let's get on the bike, head out, and have a good time tonight. All right, guys, welcome back. We are headed to bike night, about to go to Jackson. I got a friend of mine from the Marine Corps that I'm going to be meeting up with, so hopefully he shows up. He has a V2 Ducati. Looks pretty sick, dude. I love cruise control, bro. Like a nice, clear, open night like this. I don't have to be sitting here on my freaking throttle, twisting my wrist. This is the one thing I love about a Vita that V does not have is cruise control. I know I can add it, but I'm like, dude, I paid $40,000 for that bike. Why do I have to pay an additional $500 something to get a feature added on? Same thing with the GPS. It's like, why, bro? It's one of the most expensive bikes out there that doesn't come with all the bells and whistles. It's crazy to me. So Ducati, y'all gotta figure that out. But I love the fact that I can just ride without having to twist the throttle. I can sit here as more relaxed. I usually try to keep my hands on the bars and everything anyway, but it is extremely nice just being able to relax. I would probably do no hands a little more often if it wasn't nighttime, but the fact that I can't really scan too far ahead is like a no-no for me. So, as you guys know, safety first with everything that we do. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope meeting up with one of my boys from the Marine Corps. I actually sold him one of my bikes a long time ago. I think it was my R6, honestly. I can't remember. I'll ask when I get there. But I sold a couple of my bikes to a few of my junior Marines before. So, can't remember exactly which bike I sold him. But, yeah, man, so it's going to be good to see him hang out. We've been talking off and on here and there whenever we can. So, it's going to be cool to see him hang out. See some other cool bikes. Feels good tonight, man. What's the temperature outside? 91 degrees. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. And then I have just a hoodie with armor on underneath. I didn't do the full jacket today. I wanted to see how this felt, and it does feel weird. I do feel a little naked. I kind of sort of don't like it, to be honest. I might have to just stick with my leather jacket and stuff. I just don't feel as protected. This is just me. Like I said, you guys know, I'm like super overkill when it comes to safety gear and stuff like that. And most of the time, like I forgot who I was talking to. I think I was talking to my mom today about the fact that gear only really protects you in the slide. If you get hit by a car or something like that, like, it doesn't matter what you have on, you're gonna get jacked up regardless. So I always, address for the slide, I should say. Because you're going to fall, you're going to tumble, you're going to roll, all that other good stuff. Back in the day, I used to always wear my full racing suit. But that was back in California. You can get away with it with the weather out there. Out here, you definitely can't really get away with that, to be honest. So, I do wear pants. What I always tell people with pants, like whether they're riding pants, jeans, whatever, I don't care how good they fit you, always wear a belt. So many people crash their bikes and beds, and they lose their pants when they crash. It's so crazy and funny, because you do not want to be butt cheeks out trying to get up after a crash. So please, please, please wear your belts. Strap that thing in there nice and tight, and make sure you're good to go, because you do not want to be that guy with your cheeks out after a freaking crash, man. So make sure you guys got a belt on, make sure it's tight, and protect your cheeks. Oh my God. It's always funny. It sucks to see people crash, man, but it's like when you see them get up and they're just blowing their pants up, it's like, nah. Same thing with shoes. You always lose your shoes. That's why I always wear my boots. You will never, under any circumstances, see me without freaking riding boots. And they protect you, you know, your feet and stuff slide a little bit more, doesn't grip the road. It's going to not make the chances of you freaking breaking your ankle or spraining it, it'll be less likely. I'm not saying that it can't happen, because it can definitely happen. But the way the boots are designed, they're meant to slide and do all that other stuff, not necessarily grip the road while you're sliding. But yeah, beautiful night. A lot more cars on the road than normal, than usual when I head out here, but it's not too bad. Just take cruise control off. Control is clutch for long rides, man. So if you've ever been on a long ride and you go off cruise control versus when you don't use it, you can feel the difference dramatically. So I try to use it whenever I can. But when I'm around a lot of cars and stuff, I just usually just do it myself. Got 2 miles before our freeway change, so I'm start getting over early. You guys don't watch any of my videos, especially out here in Arizona, with the amount of debris, tires, and stuff that get into the road. I never want to be in a position where I have to cut across 34 lanes at one time because of the crap that is in the roads out here. So I always like to get over super early. I always like to say that in all of my videos, because you never know who's watching for the first time, and they may or may not go and watch another video where I'm saying it. So usually when I'm traveling and I do stuff like that, I always like to make that known, because it is a good safety thing to do, or something. I don't know. Not as, I was going to say safety feature, but it is something that you can think about doing for your safety. Minimizes the risk. There you go. So I just like to chill, be smart. I ride extra cautious at nighttime. You guys already know I ride more than cautious during the day, but at nighttime it's like even more so. The new boots feel really good, man. For this being my first time wearing them, I forgot how they felt with the first set that I got, but I just remember that these boots are really, really comfortable for me, because I have super flat feet and they break in really easy. So you got, I know these boots are like, they are so overpriced, it's not even funny, but comfort is like the #1 thing on motorcycles. You want to spend the extra money to be comfortable, and for me, with my feet being so big and so flat, I need that comfortability for sure. And these are by far the best boots I've ever owned when it comes to motorcycles, and they work really good for both track and street. So, yeah. There you go. This is what I like. Wide open freeway, not too many cars. Smooth route. It's a little more lit up over here as well versus the 202. Pretty nice, pretty nice. We got about 8 miles and then we'll be getting off the freeway. So I will cut from here and we'll get back to the video once we get off the freeway and get closer to the meetup. So stay tuned, guys. Man, Alita feels so good. I love this freaking bike, man. There's nothing like a Cowie, I promise you. Like my wife's ZX6R, my ZX10R, dude, these bikes are just, I don't know. Cowies are just the bikes for me. I will always own a Kawasaki, no matter what. No matter what. Unless they start making bad bikes, but I don't really see that happening. Listen to her purr. Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. I'm loving the new helmet too, dude. This helmet feels so light. Right there, man. I freaking hit my balls one day. I think it was the first time I came to this meet. I didn't see how big that bump was, dude, and I was freaking riding, trying to scan ahead, and I just freaking hit that and just nuts just slapped the tank crazy. It was no bueno. No bueno at all. Bump, 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 bump. Use your indicators, guys. You know what's funny about living out here is when I drive my cars or my bikes, I still feel like I'm going to get in trouble for them being too loud. They got the little cute backpacks. What is that? A dinosaur? One got like a squid or something? I don't know. Maybe they're going somewhere else. Doesn't look like there's a lot of people here tonight at all. Or maybe people are going to come later. Okay, you know, that works. You can do a crazy turn like that. Did we get broken up out here? They out here pissing people off or what? Oh, there's more people showing up. But yeah, it's pretty empty. I got here super early. I think this is how it was last week too. This guy has a stretch freaking ZX10. Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna chill right here though. Couple of cowies out here. I rode this whole way with my little gas tank thing up the entire freaking time. Actually, I'm gonna pull up over here where I sit at. That way I can get some interaction if possible. You dig, my guy? That way we'll be Gucci, my boy.
Alright guys, we made it out to bike night out here in Jackson. Got some people checking out the ZX10 right now. I got the install on there. Catching some of the interactions. I'm not going to be able to record and talk too much on here because they do have music playing in the background and we don't want to get demonetized, so just wanted to come around and show you guys some of the bikes. So stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get some good video and hopefully I can throw some music over it that will be good for YouTube. Pretty looking bikes out here. I like this Ducati. This is the one I want. But we don't got it. This stretched out ZX10 looks dope. Some pretty cool looking bikes out here. Alright guys, time to head home. Just filled up. Pretty good bike night. Glad to see my boy. Now it's time to get the F out of Dodge. Got a lot of good feedback on the hoodies. People said that they liked them, or they liked it. Oh, I had to itch my nose. Alright, now we can do some lane filtering. Sweating a little bit up in there, man. It feels freaking way colder with wearing this armor stuff versus the jacket. I think I'm gonna have to stick to the jacket for multiple reasons. One, I don't feel as secure, or not secure, but as protected. But then two, it's freaking cold right now. After sitting there sweating. Feels kind of good though. It wasn't really hot, it was just like warm. So many of those bikes are in there and the bikes are hot, you know? So, start feeling hot. But we met some pretty cool guys this time around. Got some follows on social media. Super cool guys. This one dude had a sick ass freaking Ducati, and I should have freaking got video of it. I was like in awe. It's a 2020 V4S with some custom fairings. A lot of custom work done on it. It only has like 8,000 something miles. He got it for like $24,000. That bike is freaking beautiful, man. I'm telling you, I like my Ducati, but there is nothing like those previous gens. I'm telling you, those things look freaking amazing. Someday, I will have one. But there was two that were there previous year. One guy had a 2024, and the other guy had a 2020 that was done up, custom wheels, everything. Like, it was crazy. I think he said that the wheels on there were like $5K a piece. So $10,000 in wheels alone. It smells like a fire or something out here. I wonder if something happened or something. It doesn't smell like it anymore. When I first got on the freeway, it smelled like a fire or something happened. Let's get all the way over in the carpool lane. Being out there in the regular ones, it's like freaking, you gotta worry about debris a lot more. Still gets debris over here sometimes, but definitely not as much as they do over there.
there's not as many people in the carpool lane, so just stay for all of them. That's one thing that sucks about certain spots in California. The carpool lanes, some parts of Cali don't have carpool lanes, but they should. Cali's all about the money, though. They want to charge you to use everything. So they have the fast track lanes, toll roads. If they can't make money off of it, they don't want you to have access to it. So that's one thing that's really annoying about California. I mean, they have carpool lanes in like the major cities, but it's like it don't even really do anything because traffic's so bad. So the purpose of the carpool lane is it doesn't do anything for you at all. Maybe in certain places, certain times of day. I mean, houses haven't been all around California. I don't know how NorCal is, but SoCal, for us, it's kind of shitty, I'm not gonna lie. Out here in Arizona, you guys see through all my videos, carpool lane is accessible and very freaking clear. Pretty much at any point in time of the day, unless there's an accident or something happens or something like that. At least over here where I live at in Arizona. Arizona's pretty big, so I can't speak for all of Arizona, but where I ride at, it's pretty good. But all in all, it was a good night. Like I said, met some new people, followed some people on social media. We had some young, inspiring influencers that we were able to talk to, give some good information to, insight and whatnot. So hope to see these guys doing good. Some of them already have really good followings, 100,000 or over 100,000 followers, so they're doing something right already. So it's just, doubling down on it, figuring out how the other platforms work, and, just being yourself and having a good time with it. That's what you really have to do at the end of the day. You have to like what you do as a content creator, because if you don't, it's going to feel like work. You're going to find excuses to not do it, and you'll end up failing at it. So if you guys are interested in being content creators, make sure you're doing something because you actually like it. I feel like some people do motorcycle content because it's big and it's blowing up, and they put themselves in unnecessary danger on these bikes by just trying to get as much content as they can when they can. But like I said, motorcycle riding and stuff like that is very dangerous, especially at the times that you have to ride at like prime time, traffic and all of that other stuff, and it's just dangerous to ride. I don't recommend doing it. That's why you see some guys that do motorcycle content. I feel like the reason why they do a lot of talking points and stuff is one, they actually love it, so two, they're knowledgeable about being a motorcyclist and riding, so they feel comfortable talking about those things. But also because they do know that being out on the road and riding is not always the safest thing to do. So, like Matthew Woods does a lot of talking, and a couple other people that I've seen. They don't do a whole lot of stuff where they're riding a lot. So even myself, I'm gonna try to do more content where I'm educating, informing, doing reviews, talking about certain things. Because being on the bike itself outside of the track is just a very dangerous thing. Like as you guys can see, I use my mirrors, so I have my mirrors off. I use my indicators. I wear reflective gear at nighttime. Just always trying to be visible and making sure people can see me from all angles, front, back, whatever. But I love Alita, man. She just feels good, like all the way through. Like, I don't have any complaints about this bike other than the cockpit. It's a little tight compared to the Ducati. The Ducati is definitely a lot better. Even with these rear sets, the Ducati is still a little bit more comfortable. But these rear sets have made a huge difference. I don't even got them in the most comfortable position, to be honest with you, but I still have a lot more bend in my knee on this bike because it is a smaller bike. The Ducati is built taller, so it has that extra room to make it better. But Alita is track bike, and she will be using it for the street. So still a win-win. I don't gotta buy her a later bike. She can ride this whenever she wants, and I have my Ducati as my street bike. And then I also have this as a track bike, and then my wife has her CX6 as a track bike as well. So it's a beautiful thing. We just got to figure out where the next bike is going to be. I did get a call from GoAZ. We can order a H2 right now, but I probably won't have it from 9 months to a year. They do require a $2,500 non-refundable deposit. And what I would really hate with that bike is to get it, and something else that I really want comes out that's better than the H2 for me, and then I'm stuck buying the bike, or I'm out $2,500. But at the same time, I feel like it might be kind of worth it, because I feel like because of how good the H2 is, and there's no other bike like it, one, I will keep it either way. And two, if for whatever reason I didn't want it, I don't think it will be a very hard bike to sell. So I might pull the trigger, do the deposit, and wait for it, but we'll see. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Should we buy the H2 and wait until this time next year to get it? Or should we just wait and see what else happens for 2026 or into 2027? Because essentially I wouldn't have that bike until almost 2027. And if there's any new updates on motorcycles, changes to motorcycles or anything like that, or new bikes coming out, it's going to be around this time. And then I'll be stuck with either buying that bike or being out $2,500. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think we should get the H2? If so, let me know. And we'll go from there. But it's a beautiful night right now. No cars out really. It feels amazing now that the sweat's dried up. I don't feel cold anymore. 86 degrees outside, so it's still fairly warm. But when you're riding it feels so much cooler. And I don't have the leather jacket on today. I just have the kind of gear on, so it feels a lot cooler than it normally does. This is actually my first time riding without the leather jacket since I've been back riding, so it just feels weird to me because I can feel so much more direct wind on my body. But my Alpine jacket does breathe a lot, so it never feels like, it doesn't make me hotter, if that makes sense. I wouldn't feel any hotter wearing the jacket right now, but obviously, the wind hits your body differently when you're wearing the leather jacket. So those are the things that I'm noticing right now. And it just makes me feel more exposed, which I kind of sort of don't like. So it'll probably be the last time that I wear just this armor with the hoodie. We'll do like we did last week. We'll put the jacket on, throw the hoodie over so I'm visible, promote the brand, and just keep doing our thing. Alright guys, we're probably going to end the video here. As always, remember in life, you are your only limitation. Don't make excuses, just do the work. And stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.